There's a couple of different things that you can do. If you're getting a leash, Hunter's Machete is great because you can do red, you can do blue, Gromp, and then you can either do like a reverse clear back down. Or if you are going to be trying to tackle the AoE camps, you can go Talisman. Either are fine. I personally like Machete. Again, either are okay. If you're not going to be starting blue, you might consider going Talisman just so that you can smack stuff all the times. And the reason I say Graves is insanely safe is because his passive, right? You have a double barrel shotgun. Your shots are automatically going to push the champions, or excuse me, the minions away from you. So as long as you're kiting effectively, you're never going to get hit by these things. Oh, I got hit. That's okay though. And you want to make sure that you are hitting them with your E when it's off cooldown, but also in between shots because it readies your next attack. So we're going to look at just a regular attack, right? Attack. Attack. That takes forever, okay? So, spawn an enemy dummy. Okay, so your regular attacks, especially early game, because until you stack up Alacrity, you are attacking so slow. That's your regular attack speed, right? Boom, boom. Takes forever. If you have 2 shots, though, use your E in between. All right, let's get another one ready. So we're going to use our E in between and ready up another shot immediately. A lot quicker. So, assuming we just did red, which obviously we just did. One common pathing, and a lot of times I'll see people do Graves where they go red up to blue, up to Gromp, which is absolutely fine. But if you are doing Talisman, you want to take advantage of doing AoE clearing. Your Q, right, goes boop and back to you. You shoot it out, it comes back in. But if you hit a wall, it immediately does it. Now, there's no added bonus damage or anything to it, but it just makes it a little bit quicker. You'll want to use that when you're fighting opponents, and it can also be helpful when you're clearing camps. So for these little guys, let's see, we just did our red, right? So we're pathing down. A lot of times I will go ahead and auto Q, auto. Oh, let me auto refresh, cooldowns are off. Now again, we have Talisman, right? So we are just literally kiting this camp around. And because your buckshot does it in a spread, you want to kind of hit them at an angle so that you're getting both. And Graves just scales insanely well. So 12 gauge, attacks fire 4 bullets. Units hit take 71% of attack advantage plus 24 additional per bullet. So if you spread that 71% AD out over multiple targets, it's the most efficient. So again, AoE camps, we want to use that spread, and we want to use the Q. And we literally just kite these bad boys around. The raptors, or as I like to affectionately call them, the chickens, will eat your face off if you don't kite them. But if you kite them, especially if you have Talisman, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be just fine. And then again, using the corner of the alcove here, Q. And then you can start using your smoke screen too. If they're almost dead, right? Or even if you're just having trouble kiting them around, especially the AoE camps, because you get your Talisman on everything there. And then start getting better and better about using your E as soon as you auto attack. And then you do have longer range than the Gromp, so you don't really need to be worried about him either. You just have to continually kite him. And the reason we take Phase Rush, right, is every time you use a summoner spell, you get that burst of speed, which makes you insanely fast. So, like, check this out. We're going 370. Brings us up to 427 without boots. That's after using Smite. After using Flash, 484. Insane! Scuttles, 60 armor, 60 MR. If you hit them with any sort of crowd control, you are going to shred 50 armor and 50 magic resist. But Pyro, Graves doesn't have any crowd control. The only ability I have is Smokescreen. Well, didn't you know? Weren't you paying attention? Your passive is a knockback. That counts. Boom. Scuttle. 10 armor, 10 magic resist. So you shred the Scuttle so fast. And as you get AD, obviously, you know, you're going to do a little bit more work. And the reason why I like starting Talisman, right, is because you can rush then getting your Warhammer. If you do the Machete route, which is absolutely fine. Again, though, if you do the Machete route, you want to do the solo camps first, and then do a reverse clear. But also, Phase Rush gives you a lot of speed too. They combo really nicely, right? So 343 up to 433, right? So if you combine that with, we're gonna grab a blue smite here real quick. We're gonna pretend that we have some extra gold here. We're gonna go red smite because I mean, why wouldn't you? We're gonna go boots, and we're gonna go probably a pretty standard build, right? We're gonna go black cleaver, and we're gonna go phantom dancer. Okay, so our movement speed right now is 411. You guys ready for this? So we're at 411. We're gonna go auto, Q, auto. Brings us up to 516. That's without smite. So again, auto. Wait, we gotta wait for Phase Rush. We're gonna smite this time though, right? All right. Auto, Q, auto, smite. We're at 548. If you're into a melee matchup with your E, you are never gonna get caught, and they are never gonna get away. I see some Graves go with blue smite too. I say why? You are already insanely quick. You don't need the blue smite. Red smite makes your dueling potential even stronger. But guys, check out Graves. He's a lot of fun. Up next, we've got a pretty spicy jungle game with him, so you can see how it works in the real world. And as always, be kind to one another. We'll see you next time.